Hey guys, welcome to another video, and in this video I'm gonna show you on how to do your eyeshadow using only 3 eyeshadow shades and 1 eyeshadow brush. So, simula nang nag-makeup ako and every time people see my makeup, isa sa frequently asked question is how I do my eyeshadow. So today, I'm gonna show you on how to do your eyeshadow in 3 shades and 1 makeup brush. So the first thing that you should know or yung dapat yung malaman mo na before you do your eyeshadow is your eye shade. So for me, I have hooded eye shade, meaning parang may excess fat sa aking yung dito. This one, that's like excess fat. Mas malaki yung sa upper eyelid, isa sa aking lower lid. So that is my eye shape. So you should know yours. So this tutorial would be like a more specific one for hooded eyes. So it's important na dapat malaman nyo kung ano yung eyeshadow shape nyo so that alam nyo kung paano ma-emphasize yung dapat i-emphasize and kung ano yung dapat na hindi ma-emphasize. So for me, kailangan ma-emphasize sa akin is yung crease. Crease is yung depth, yung parang pinaka-depth ng eye shape, like this one. This is the crease. But for me, hindi siya kita or hindi siya visible, hindi siya halata because I have hooded eyes. So the eyeshadow look na babagay sa akin is illusion na meron akong deeper crease.
Okay, so baka naisip niyo bakit kailangan magkaroon ng illusion na mayroong deeper or defined crease? Emphasizing the crease makes the hooded eyes look less droopy. Okay? Let's move on.
Next is the product that you have to use. So for this one, we're going with the basic. I have this eyeshadow brush. I know this is a little bit like super basic because this is not like the usual blending brush that I use. So this is the usual blending brush na makikita nyo sa iba. So this one. Round, fluffy brush for blending purposes. Hindi nyo ito makikita sa basic beginner makeup brushes set. Ito talaga yung sure na sure ako na meron. Yan. So medyo flat siya. It's not as fluffy as the other one, but this is like almost universal. Next is an eyeshadow palette or eyeshadow. So this is the Squadlet mini palette in Shy. So nasabi ko sa aking honest review sa Squadlet mini palette, this one is the best for beginners. So with the eyeshadows, you should have 3 shades. First is the transition shade. Transition shade is the shade that you use para hindi harsh looking yung eyeshadow nyo. Transition from eyeshadow to the skin. Okay? Second is the darkest or deepest. This would be the shade na magbibigay ng depth sa inyong eyelid or eyeshadow. Next is the lightest shade. You could use a matte or I prefer is shimmer. Ito yung magbibigay ng highlight sa inyong eyeshadow. So 3 shades. That's why I recommend for beginners is this Squadlet mini palette because it has the transition shade, deeper shade, or you can use a matte shade as highlight or a shimmer. So you need to have a brush, eyeshadow palette, and this would be like the most important one, and that is an eyeshadow base. This is the Essence I Heart Stage eyeshadow base. So why is it important na meron kang eyeshadow base o eyeshadow primer? Eyeshadow primer makes your eyeshadow pop. Pinapakita talaga nito yung totoong pigment, totoong color, or the maximum color pigment payoff ng eyeshadow na ginagamit mo. Second is that it makes the eyeshadow last longer than usual. Okay, because makeup na break down yung makeup because of oil, and we have oil. Our skin, yung nagpo-produce yan ng oil, especially on our T-zone and our eyelid. So basically, ang primer, face primer or eyeshadow primer, ginagawa nila is binablock nila yung oil na lumalabas sa ating skin. So it has less chances na ma-break down or matanggal or mag-fade ang ating makeup sa face.
I just wanna add, that oil is the cause kung bakit may creasing na nangyayari sa eyelids as time goes by. That's why important ang eyeshadow base. We don't want any creasing to happen.
Okay, so let's go with our eyeshadow. So syempre, first is our eyeshadow base. If you don't have eyeshadow base, you can use a concealer. Pero kasi ayun nga, hindi siya maglalas at hindi pareho yung payoff na mabibigay katulad ng sa eyeshadow base. So this one one. Gonna put it there. And I'm just gonna use my finger to blend that. So, first thing that you have to do doing your eyeshadow is your base. You have to have your base, eyeshadow base. For beginners, you can set this with this one or any powder at all so that it's easier to blend. Bakit it's easier to blend? Eyeshadow base is a sticky base. So, basically kapag tinry mong mag-swipe ng hindi mo to sineset, mas mahirap or coarse or rough yung pag-swipe nyo ng eyeshadow. Kapag sinet mo yung eyeshadow base nyo with an eyeshadow as light as this one or any powder, like your setting powder or face powder, you can use that. Kapag sinet nyo yung base nyo, mas smooth yung surface. Mas madaling mag-swipe ng eyeshadow. But for me, I don't set this na. Basically because nahihinder kasi yung pag-pop ng color ng eyeshadow kapag sinet mo siya. Kasi parang ang nangyari is base, may sinet ka, which is the powder, bago yung eyeshadow. Gets nyo? Ganon yung nangyayari. So, if you want your eyeshadow to really pop, you do your base and then the eyeshadow. So I'm gonna show you later on how to blend the eyeshadow directly on top of the base. So you have your eyeshadow. I'm gonna use this one. This is the transition shade. So kanina nga sabi ko I have hooded eyes. Ang eyeshadow look na babagay sa aking eye shape is that an eyeshadow look na mag-emphasize ang aking crease. So ang crease ko ay ito. Yan ang crease ko. Now, I'm gonna put my transition shade just above that crease. So, I'm just gonna put it there. Ilapat nyo lang yan. And tip for blending is that you hold your brush sa end so that mas soft yung hawak nyo, hindi nyo madidiinan yung pag-swipe back and forth using your brush. Another tip in doing your eyeshadow, huwag niyo paabutin yung eyeshadow niyo sa inyong eyebrows unless you're doing that on purpose, like for an avant-garde look or, you know, but for a glam look, you don't need na i-blend niyo siya hanggang sa brow po. Hindi na siya harsh looking. There's your transition shade. Next is the dark shade, which is this one. So when you are doing your eyeshadow, just like with any other art, you build up from the lightest to darkest. Okay, from the light, then you darken it up. Dun, 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 dun. So lalagay ko lang siya sa outer corner, outer V. Hindi ako satisfied sa payoff, so dadagdag ako. And I put it on the crease. Diba kanina yung transition shade, nilagay ko siya a little bit above the crease. Ngayon, gagamitin ko yung darkest shade on the crease. So my crease is here. So you just build it up if you want to make it darker, like I do. I wanted to make it darker. So please, if you want to blend it, use a light hand. If you're doing your eyeshadow, please don't do like yung inaangat to. Especially for us, hooded eyes. Because if you like doing this, and then nakaganyan kayo, kapag binaba niyo yung taas ng kilay na yan, magdudrop yung eyeshadow ninyo. Promise, I did that. Don't do it, guys. So, when you're doing your eyeshadow, you're putting your eyeshadow, yung salamin ninyo, ka-level lang ng eyes. So, like that. Or, pwede namang ganyan. Basta nakadilat pa rin ng eyes kasi mas makakapa niya yung crease kaysa kapag nakapikit. At may hirap na kayong mag-eyeshadow kapag nakapikit. So, practice to do your eyeshadow ng nakadilat. So, you just blend everything. So, lastly is your light shade. So, you can use a matte shade or a shimmer like in this palette. So, try natin. I'm just gonna use that. you can just do that. Or if you want to get a little bit fancy, pwede namang yung shimmer. So you can use your brush. It's just that mas maganda yung payoff kapag fingers yung gamit. And so parang hindi lang harsh tingnan yung shimmer and that brown. You get the brown shade and i-blend nyo lang siya kung saan nag-meet yung shimmer and yung brown. So next is the lower lashes. So you just do the same thing. So you go with the transition. And your darkest shade. So that is our eyeshadow. I'm just gonna do my eyeliner, mascara, and all of that thing quickly. So as you can see, you can do this super glam with only 3 eyeshadows and 1 eyeshadow brush. You just need to practice a little with all the blending and stuff. Once you can do this eyeshadow, you can do more of the complex one. So just practice this one. You can use this in any occasion, or if you just want to, practice your makeup skills and erase it later, like what I'm gonna do after filming this video. So if you like more of this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click that notification bell below so that you'll be notified for future videos. Fly high everyone, and see you on my next video. Bye!